Blah. So, it's me again. Back with more of this because I literally didn't even think about what I was playing today. Also, hopefully someone shows up at some point so they can tell me how loud or not loud my mic is. Because I got a new thing and we're trying it out. And so how loud I am. I can make myself crazy loud now. I won't yet. Anyway, I don't know. I enjoyed Modern Horizons 2 enough to go in on some more drafts. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I do 1, 2, or better in the first draft because I'd like to not throw more money in. I'd rather just use what I have and then, be good with that. So I guess let's just get into this first draft. Oh Lord. Dropping things. That's fine. We got a little while until players show up in the queue. In the meantime, do I just start sleeving my deck? Absolutely I do. This is one of the other things I got was a bunch of sleeves. Sleeves! Because I wanted them all from the same batch. Because I got to sleeve at least one deck. I also need to re-sleeve one of these other decks, even though I don't use them. Such as the Curse. It's like D&D, much like Magic. The trick for playing a lot of these things, is having people to play with, time to play, a place to play, and having all those line up. It's not the easiest. Because it was terrible. Not terrible, but terrible. At work, I started watching some D&D that was uploaded on YouTube. Not the most famous one, but, a different one. Oh, man, it just makes me miss D&D. Like, I'm in a game right now. Kind of. It's not the, it's not regular D&D. And it's whatever. What's the word? Online, digital, which like isn't bad. It's convenient, and there are some nice things with the automatic dice rolling and that kind of stuff. With the chat log, you can always go back and like see a lot of what was said, and if you want to look things up. But it's just not the same. I think I've gotten that from most people who have played both in person for a significant, amount of games as well as online. It's a different feeling because, like, online there's way more distractions. Anyway, I should probably look at this. All right. Suspend doesn't seem very good. It suspends a creature, but like, woo. Bone Shredder seems quite good. Bone Shredder's always good. Flash, Vigilance, Devour Artifacts. That's not very good. Captain Ripley beat us up that one time. I would love to do the green-red Storm deck. And Graceful Restoration. Choose target creature card from a graveyard. From the battlefield with an additional. That's actually pretty good. But I'm gonna take Bone Shredder. See if I can wheel this with the Bone Shredder. That would be so good. Anyway, shred, shred, shred. Ooh, Goblin Bombardment. Like, it just tells you to play a bunch of, like, crappy little dudes with, like, ETB triggers or, like, steal effects and, like, ugh. I love Goblin Bombardment as a card. So I might just take it. I don't think Red-Black Sacrifice is really, like, a supported thing. But, like, I don't know. Just force it. What? Vile Entomber is what I'm going to pick? Nah, that ain't me. It's not a bad card, but what our other black card is this thing, which is like a 3/2. And it 3/2 for 3. It escapes for 5. Whatever. So our idea is now red-black, which, now that I think about it, isn't sacrifice, it's madness. But this is destroy target creature. That seems good. Yeah. We'll see how madnessy we end up. I guess something like Cabal Initiate would be good. You want those free discard. Bruh. How many Terminal Agonies can we jam in a deck? Oh, yeah? I don't know. I think Madness is like one of those things that can be crazy powerful just because, like, well, Madness. It lets you cheat on costs by casting things, but then, like, often the discard is, a downside. So there's, like, that 3/3 with haste for 2 mana. Oh, but you have to discard a card. Well, if you're casting it, then who cares? But we're going to take another Terminal Agony. I actually kind of don't hate the Graceful Restoration. I almost, like, Graceful Restoration plus Breathless Night is really good. So, this isn't great. Yeah, that flyer is, I think, one of the big... Like, you need the creatures that have madness. The spells aren't bad, but being able to build your board out by just, like, chucking stuff... I'm going to take Echoing Return. I'm not sure it ends up being, you know, good enough. If we can get enough duplicates, right? The more you have of any one card, the stronger Echoing Return gets. And at its worst case, it's still Raise Dead. I don't hate Raise Dead. Like, Lightning Spear is okay, but... Ooh, I'm really not liking this. I think we're getting cut really hard. I don't like Soul Talisman. Again, since this is a Phantom Draft, like, if you don't have this on turn 1, it just gets so much worse the longer you go. I guess I'll take Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious. Like, it's a good card to have. It's a split card, so it's a modal. It's a bad Wrath, or it's like loot. It is not the best, but like, the tracker's not bad. I almost want to take it just to be a creature. Like, we're so low on creatures right now. Drossforge Bridge isn't bad. Like, that's our fixing, but I guess I'll take this tracker. Yeah, we have a Bone Shredder. Got there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right, so this is the last pack we haven't seen. It contains 2 uncommons, both of which aren't very good. This is okay. Yeah. Faithless Salvaging triggers like the Arcbound tracker really well. Because rebound. Again, they really designed a lot of synergies into this. So, this was our opening pack. And unsurprising, the Reanimate didn't wheel. The blue rare we opened did, because it's trash. I'll take one of these idiots. I don't know. One of these idiots probably isn't bad to have. I don't know. If I get like 8 of these, can I just Echoing Return forever? I guess I'll take this. It's a super grindy card. Really, really lining me up on 3s, but that's fine, I guess. So here's what I hate about the Milliken. It has no power. Like, if it were a 1/1, I would hate it less. This is just, like, not a card. I guess it reanimates if your opponent has no creatures. Like, it reanimates positively. This card's actually, like, really good, and I don't know why it's still here. Six mana, 3/4 with Pseudo Vigilant. It's whatever. Fodder Tosser. Again, like, if I was... there's Chainer. Chainer is 100% this deck. It's a discard outlet. It lets you cast things from your graveyard. It's really good. Now, mind you, there's a 7-mana 3/3 flying mythic dragon. But, like, that would make me hard shift to blue. I had one good blue card. We're just gonna keep forcing it. Hopefully that person is, immediately to my whatever now, and I can get some good stuff this second pack, because I kind of need it. Mongrel. It's a 4/3 for 4. You can discard a card to make it bigger. It also has madness. Perfect. That's what I want. That's all I want. Factory's not bad. Honestly, I don't hate Nested Shambler just because, like, it's a 1/1 that dies and turns into a 1/1. Oh, no. Well, I should take this Sinister Starfish to help my curve, but I'm going to take a third Terminal Agony. Because I'm dumb. Your opponent can't win if you remove all their stuff. Bone Shards is an interesting one. Also, Upheaval. Because Bone Shards is a discard outlet. It's a one-shot discard outlet, but it is a discard outlet. I do need actual more cards with Madness, although I suppose I just have a bunch of removal. Sure. Take them Bone Shards. Right? It's like, at some point I need to find a way to win the game. I guess. I don't know. There's another removal spell here. I could take another Myr Scrappling. How many of those equals a deck? Oh, yeah. No, I currently don't have, like, creatures. This is not a creature. This is blue. This is blue. I'm not playing the Milliken. So I have, like, 6 creatures. Yeah, braids. That feels like a good idea. It's a creature. Or my 4th Terminal Agony. Look, no one will expect 4 Terminal Agonies. Once you get up to this many, it's just like you get a free live in your opponent's head, as they're like, they can't have it again. This is another Upheaval. This is the second Upheaval we could have had. Should have been in blue. I'm going to take this guy, because maybe I can suspend him. And then he's big. We'll take the fixing. Battle Plan sucks. Discerning Taste also sucks. All right, so we're getting not just like mildly cut. There are so many people drafting against us right now. Oh, heck yeah, we got the Nested Shambler back. There we go, win condition. I'm going to take this fixing in case I need it. I'm going to take this upheaval. No, I'll take an on-color. Do I want to take an on-color creature? It's like we're literally 4 drops the deck, which feels bad, but I'm never going to play upheaval, so. Oh, yes. Freshly sleeved cards. And at the moment, I only want to cut, like, a third of the cards we've picked. We're going to need some real help. Both in this pack and when we're actually playing. We're going to need a lot of help. We're going to take the Sigiled Starfish's angsty goth teen. Like, I want to take this Mind Collapse, but we're already so heavy. Like, and this doesn't even win us, like, the game. It's just it's a pretty good card. Another Hellmongrel. It has Madness. And it's a discard outlet. Perfect. Perfect. I really want this Cabalish Initiate. It probably won't wheel. If you don't cast anything until turn 4, you can still win, right? Asking for me. Hey, we get a Cabal Initiate anyway. We're getting there. By some definition of there. I do love our 4-drop slot. Just the 4 Terminal Agonies, Chainer, 2 Hellmongrels. It's like, yep, that looks good. Now, mind you, obviously, these Madness for 2 and these guys Madness for 3. So, like, it's a little bit better than that, but not much. Ooh. So I can take another Menace Dog. And, everything else in this pack sucks. Cool. Oh. Asmorando Mardicadastenacular. It's so tempting. But I don't have any other food generation or the like it's a 1-mana 3/3, but only if you can discard cards. And it doesn't have itself have Madness, so you're not discarding it. You're discarding something else. Anyway, Hellmongrel number 3, because mana curves are for chumps and quitters. It's a 2-drop. It lets me discard cards. It has some amount of other text. It has power and or toughness. Huh. That's not bad. It is a 4-drop. This isn't bad. It is a 7-drop. Solitary confinement. Oh, there we are. Kitchen imp. God, our first one. All the way back here. These are not cards. Oh, man. Squirrels. At some point, I'm going to have to draft squirrels. Force squirrels. Another Cabal Initiate. Yeah, I'm in on that. That's Zeranorb. It's a combo card in some decks. Yep. 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 All right. It got better. We still got some people picking? All right. So, oh, when did I get a Crying Ranger? Anyway, we can cut that guy. When did I get that guy? This modular is very weird because they're the only artifact creatures I have. And I'm not sure how much second spelling I'm going to get to do. Question is that better than just like this kind of long game horse? Oh, Discerning Taste can come out immediately. Butchers is a sorcery, right? Okay. I gotta make 2 more cuts. We're gonna cut World Weary. Like, I have 4 Terminal Agonies and 2 Bone Shards. I should be able to remove basically everything my opponents think about doing. And Chainer lets you cast creatures from your graveyard. Which is like, it's an insane level of value. That they basically have to remove Chainer immediately. Indeed, more card games. Also, am I loud enough? We'll cut one of the horses. All right. Because I got a thing, and now I have tighter control on my loudness. Blah. So I guess this is us. Playing Madness. Madness. While I sleeve up an EDH deck, I will maybe never get to play. Sorry, Commander. It's a Commander deck. Found the match. At least our deck kind of came together in that third back. We were looking real bad there for a moment. I'm gonna keep this. It's not good. But, I don't know, 1 drop into 2 drop into 2 drop. I'll draw out of it. Or I'll lose. You don't know me. Bam. I'm the beat down. Just concede. Can't beat the Shambler. A little bit awkward. Discard a card, make an 0-3 Delirium. His 0-3s turn into 1-4s. Got it. Well, we're going to miss our next land drop and feel real dumb. But that's the price you pay. Make your crabs. I mean, at least we drew... the point of the deck is Madness. It's a ability... this is a draft deck. Which... because we're just drafting Modern Horizons 2 again. Where... Okay, you're going to Wizard Cycle. That's fine. Also, they pitched Unholy Heat? That seems a bit much. That's a good card. Madness. You, when you discard a card that has Madness, you are allowed to cast that card instead of, just pitching it into the bin. It's cool. I didn't want to come close to winning anyway. Oh yeah. The Goth Scryfish. It's the best. Yeah, you got a whole board, and I will die to that 2-4. Because the odds of me drawing a red mana and one of my removal spells at this point just feels impossible. He didn't attack. Oh, God, we got red mana. All right, let's play this dude. He's got Menace, and he can get bigger. Our attacks still aren't great. I don't know if we can get up to threshold. These guys turn into 3/3s, right? Yeah. Like, that seems real good. More wizard cycling. I like how they just realized that, you know, bouncing my cheap and shitty creatures is not worth it. All right, let's get the surveil on. Graveyard. Because I figured something like that would happen. The problem is I can't even send the Cabal Initiates in to get killed. Like, if I attack with just them, he just blocks with his crabs. I guess I send a bunch of dudes. Like, we have to make some stuff start happening at some point. They are also noticeably down a color of mana. Like, they pitched this Unholy Heat early, and then they just wizard cycled to go get a guy that loots, so... yeah, that's fine. What's his escape 5? Okay. Do I want the Cabal Initiate back? Not really. I'm just gonna play Chainer. Like, it would give a counter to my Arcbound tracker, but at this point, it feels like the Goblin Barrage would have been real nice. But no. Yeah, dude, I don't really have anything going on. Surprise. As he's trying to loot towards red mana as fast as possible. I like it. We both missed out on red mana. I don't see a world where that Aeromoeba is worse than an island. See, now we got to do fun stuff. I will discard a card for Chainer. Okay. I'd like to blow that guy up. Counterspell. Annoying. And then I will just recast this 3/2. And my dog gets bigger. And this gains haste. Nice. Unfortunately, again, he can just like block, block, block. We really aren't doing anything. If I draw another one of those, it'll maybe be spicy. Except he can start. I guess his plan is to Riptide Laboratory us into the abyss. I do also need to kill this 1/1 at some point because it generates value. Of course, so does my Starfish, but in a less immediate way. This is going to be a long game. I think all of our games are going to be long. We don't really have much in the way. Oh, he's got another one. Nice. Since I don't have anything I want to do, I really want to pop this off before I draw. Because, like, another land is just death to me. Alright, so we will discard a card to cast another thing. We will madness this out. It already has haste. We will recast this Cabal Initiate. Give him another counter. It gains haste. Then we just push the team. Except for that guy. Because that's just a real easy block for him. And he gets worse when I can't madness him. Yarr! I don't know, like, any trades we can get are good. We probably don't get any, right? Like, he just crabs up. I hate these O3s. Hey, we get 4 damage through. It's something. And we kill a squirrel token. Woo! Hey, I am fine with this. He takes less damage, but I gotta kill one of these stupid crabs. Is he gonna go after my 4/4? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting close to threshold. And that's makes the Cabal Initiates much scarier. When they're 3/3s and not, 2/1s. He found his red mana. We probably lose. He pitched an artifact land, so he has both. Gross. And now we lose. Hooray! I would like chain her back, thank you. Yeah, that feels really bad for us. His 5 mana draw, whatever that was. 5? Yeah. 5 mana draw 5. Oh, okay. I guess I'll lose then. It's like his crabs now are now 1/4, so even our Cabal Initiates getting up to 3/3 just doesn't matter. I don't know how we even begin to like punch through this at this point. I mean, kinda, I guess. Like, I'm gonna suspend this big guy and pass. That's fine, I guess, if annoying. And the thing is, like, he's been super timid, which is good for us. That he's afraid to come forward. Yep. You got more crabs. All of the crabs. See? Didn't even attack. Oh, I should have surveilled. That's my bad. I'm gonna play this guy. Rude. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna kill that guy instead. That doesn't sound like fun. Our 6 mana 1/1 is coming in hot. Hot and spicy. Yep. That is a 2/4. It flies. Oh, right. I got a 7/5 with Trample on Suspend. Perfect win condition. You know what? Let's see if this happens. Why not? That's kind of what I figured. Weirdly, didn't think that was gonna resolve. I assume he's got like another counter spell and maybe something else good that like. Yeah, our plan is to maybe deck them / just burn some of their clock, cause I really wish I had the ability to make him draw cards. Like he makes a ton of dudes, but they all just kind of suck. This is the only, like, if I find removal for this, he can't really attack me. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So he probably has 3 more lands. He honestly probably doesn't have that many more, you know, it's 6 cards. Maybe he has something revolutionary, but do I get my big dude yet? I could have looked, but yeah, there he is. Vroom! Oh, right, I forgot to surveil again. Because I'm good at this. Honestly, let's just, let's cast this guy. Like, I don't think I have any other graveyard recursion. It's a bit annoying because it makes my Cabal Initiate smaller, but it pumps up my menacing dudes, gives me a flyer. Oh, I have to make a choice? Oh, I thought it was both. That is worse than I thought. Like, if I put this guy forward, he can put 4 crabs in front of it. I kill 1 crab, and I got to put all the counters over there, and then I have a 7/7 with Menace. I don't know. At some point, we got to start doing something. Yep. I guess he's just going to block with 1,000,000 crabs over there. That makes more sense. Actually, what's really weird is that he didn't throw the extra squirrel in front. Like, oh, I guess he's not trying to kill my guy. He's just doing this. Damn crabs. Yep. More crabs. More crabs? More crabs! Pitches a mountain. Short. Like, as I said, obviously, he's got to start flipping that at some point. I think we're once again on this. Is that actually good enough? Because I think I need removal this turn. If I do that, then for 3, I would still have the Madness one, but it wouldn't have the mana to cast it. I think I need to know if I have it or not. Woof. Unfortunately, I might need the lifelink on his turn if he just sends team, which I doubt he will, but... He might. If he does, the only thing that'll really keep me alive is the lifelink, so I need to hold this back. Now, there's a good chance he has another counterspell still, but... Can't put the lifelinker in front of a wizard because he can bounce it. I think I still might be dead. No, not quite. I should go to 2. Which then this just fills up his board so fast. It's like, I'm dead to the flyer. So either, like, I can put a flyer out. He attacks with everything. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he'd get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would gain 3. Still die. Is the flying better than this 2/2? Probably. I assume I'm still just dead, but... Because he got to play 6 blockers. Yeah. Okay. At least we don't have color issues this time. And the Gargadon is much stronger on 2. On the play, like, spicy. Okay, you've got Counterspell. That's cool, too. Sure. Well, now when we get our mongrel here counterspelled, we're gonna feel real bad. Counterspell. Because now we just don't have a way to win. Hooray! Yes, that was game 1. Now, I told you this is going to be really slow. He plays a 2-1, and oh no, all right, he has to leave up Counterspell for my Gargadon. And Counterspell. Blue. Blue. Ah, bounce it? Oh, just 5 damage. Man, Mind Collapse is 5 damage. Yes, because you are still casting it at the end of the suspend. Short. I wish I had some of those. The problem is I know his deck and the, like, destroy target creatures are good, but not great. Because he's just going to play that stupid guy who makes a bunch of dudes and, like, this. And now Cool. Cool, cool. Yep. I can't even kill this because his Riptide Laboratory. Yeah, this is awful. This is awful, and I hate it. And now he gets to loot every turn. Hooray! Hey, I can kill that. Do I want this? Yeah, let's just draw 2 lands. It's funnier that way. Nice. I might finish round 1 sometime tomorrow. They're playing blue-red anti-tempo, and I'm playing red-black grind madness. And, yeah. I mean, they've already won this game. But we get to play it out because it's funny. They get to draw an extra card every turn. It's very good. The problem is, as I said, I can't do anything about that as long as he leaves the stupid laboratory up. Like, starfish! He blocks occasionally. I assume he went and got the other, prophetic titan. Guess what? Now he gets to cast a 4/4 that kills my creature and draws him a card. Whoo boy. Who, guess what? I can't kill because I can't fucking do anything. I'm losing to a land. Like, there's literally no way I can do anything. If I play Chainer, he bounces the Titan, plays the Titan, kills Chainer, and draws another card. There's literally nothing I can do at that point. His opening hand was removal, counterspell, counterspell for all 3 of my early threats. Okay. And then I didn't draw threats. And sat there with removal in my hand. Woof. Yeah, this hand's actually quite good. Again, a discard outlet that wants me to have cards in my graveyard that does some stuff. This, which wants me to cast multiple spells, which is often used, with Madness. And then there's a whole shit ton of removal. So I just need to be not playing blue control again. Just play some green stuff, for the love of God. Just forests. Forests forever. I don't even know what that is, but it's not a creature, which is bullshit. Granddad. Huh. Lets you turn other tokens into 4/4s. Sure. Green-blue is the tokens synergies. Oh. Yeah, he's got all that token stuff going on. Honestly, I might as well do it this way. Just to get the lifelink and get 2 life. He's gonna need removal now, because I can kill anything he can play. Easily. And I've got quite the board presence. So what you got there? You've played 2 token synergy cards and no tokens. Ah, yes. Continue to play nothing. A bold and dangerous strategy. I assume you have some sort of flash blocker, but... Nope. All right, take 8. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, that's a squirrel. You can sacrifice that squirrel to make your squirrels bigger later. White. Wow. Wow. I don't even know like what's happening. I do this. Kill your guy. Draw a card. Make my tutu bigger. Concede? Oh. Okay. You're still dead on board. Fog? Well, he is theoretically playing the blue-green counter deck. Counters tokens. Yes, tokens. Words have meaning, and they're not completely interchangeable. Though it feels like it at times. Now we wait while I open my mail. Good mail opening sounds. Yeah, okay. It's my Delta plan. Delta Dental. Telling me I went to get my teeth checked. Thanks. I was there. This hand seems very good. It's a little light on discard outlets early for like the Hellmongrel, but that's fine. Oh, are you just on like 5-color good stuff? Except like, what do you call 5-color medium stuff? Like, what is this doing here? Please just basic land cycling for a plains right now, just so my mind can explode. There is technically, I think, a little bit of support for 5-color green. Because there's a couple domain cards, and there's a couple cards that's like whatever the you get for each color. Converge is the card. The thing I'm thinking of. It's a shame this isn't an instant. I mean, I understand why it isn't, because that would be insane. Oh, sorry, no, this is Echoing Return. Other one. Other 1-drop black spell. Blah! I should read the card, because that explains the card. But I do like not doing anything for 4 turns. Yup. That makes stuff. You did it. Honestly, I think the Hell Mongrel's better than Chainer to start with. I think Chainer's better when you can lay him down and cast something out of your graveyard. Kind of surprise! But I mean, I think Fey Offering is a very good card, and a deck built around it has the potential to be really strong. We are not drawing well. Yeah. Oh, treasure. Are you going to turn all your artifacts into 4/4s? Yeah, that's what I thought. Remember that card that completely murdered us last time? It's that same card again. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, a bazillion. I can block 4, but blocking 4 doesn't do anything. They were on the play. We didn't have an actual play on board till turn 4, which we know is sometimes an issue with this deck. And then they cast a spell that gave them, like, whatever that was, 28, 26 power. Neat. I don't have blue, so counterspells ain't a thing. I can't wait till we go into the 3rd round with where we have to win, otherwise we're just done for the night. You know, my favorite kind of thing. This hand's a bit better because it potentially actually, like, gets going. Yeah, he could pull off that same thing again where he plays the green-red dude and then plays the whatever of the Fae and does, like, we lose. Gift of the Fae. Given by the Fae. Fairy, fairy, quite contrary. I don't know what the card's called. There's part one. Now he just jams a forest. Hey, he didn't yam a forest. Yes, I would like to discard. I'd like to cast this. I'd like to discard Hellmongrel. And I would like to Madness Hellmongrel. Neat. And I would like to attack. Hashtag no fear. I'm fine with this trade. I hate that dude. Cheap spells are dangerous. If he can get under curve, that's... Ugh. Ugh. I mean, next turn we dump the rest of our hand. We have a 3-3 with Menace and a 2-1. It's annoying. I can't believe that we're going to lose to Captured by Legax. Like, I could have just removed his dude, but I don't know, dealing 2 doesn't feel good. This is still probably going to be what ends up eating my Terminal Agony, just because it flies, and my Kitchen Imp needs to get in. Like, this is my inevitability. Okay. Well, now it's a bit of a different question. Because now if I remove that, all my guys get in unchecked. Or we just do both. And we just absolutely shred this dude's day. Because this gives my dude another counter. Hi. Catch. You're right. I did 8, not 5. But at this point, I like a blocker doesn't save him because Menace and then 2/2 creatures. So a blocker doesn't save him. The only really way I see him surviving is with like this gain 3 life, but that's bad. That was an exceptional top deck. That they are figuring out if there's any way for them to not die. They're drawing a card. Yep. Bingo, bango, bongo. That whole round took less time than the first game of round 1. Whew, boy, round 1 sucked. I mean, it didn't suck. Actually, kind of enjoyed game 1. It was very close. Game 2 was not pleasant at all. But, like, you know. Huh? Sometimes that's how it be. But hey, we got our win, so we get to draft again. We'll probably do a second draft tonight, assuming this round doesn't take as long as that first round did. Waiting. So much waiting. This is the shame. Is as I've said, Horizons is probably too much for me to really want to play in person, and it's one of those things where, like, as a just kind of fun set, I'd rather play with people, like in person with friends, but I don't really have enough friends to actually like draft, and it's expensive to buy a box. So the only place I can play is online, but Magic Online honestly feels smaller and smaller. Almost every time I play here, like, the queue times are not the best. Which I get, like, Arena's free, and there's other ways to play Magic, but boy, oh boy. And Arena's free, you know. Hey, winning all them die rolls. Oh, we had a roll-off. We both rolled ones. This is a very bad hand. Let's keep. So this hand is like, hey, you've got all your colors, you've got plenty of mana, and you've got 2 removal spells. I have no way to win a game. But that's fine. That's mostly consistent with this deck. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, there we go. We'll win with value. What? Genuinely thinking I might just return this starfish. Yes. Like, I have nothing else going on. I need something on board. White mana? What is with people in their 3rd and 4th colors? I seriously have not found anything. Okay. That is powerful enough that I'm like, I gotta splash that. Oh, boy. We have so much removal. At no point am I afraid of this man casting creatures. Right? Like, bruh, just cast some things. He's gonna miss his land drop, isn't he? Yeah. And we just have, like, no, yeah. No! You know what's the absolute coolest? That. Because of the Surveil being on top, I ended up clicking the wrong button. Yeah. I love it. I love this soul snare because I don't have anything. I don't. Miss your land drop again? Oh, hell yeah. No one gets to do anything. Sure. This is a 2/2. Yeah. Please sack this for like a blue mana. I really want it. He did. He legitimately did. I guess I'll just draw. That was bad. Oh, okay. I would not like you to have this thing that which, by the way, he's playing 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. Flashback, strike it rich. Oh, Kaleidoscorch. See, again, there's Converge. There's a whole... There is support for, like, 5 color. But, man, not having green. Yeah. Like, it sucks, because he's got Kaleidoscorch in his graveyard, so... He can just kill my Arcbound Tracker. Although he can just Soul Snare it at some point, like... Currently, his removal is better than my everything. Oh, yep, there that goes. Unholy Heat. More removal. Please play a 5th land and then Kaleidoscorch my Starfish. It's the winning play. Because I don't have anything going on. I need this Scryfish. Like, do I even play this? He just exiles it. I guess that's better than nothing. I love hard casting this card, too. Boo! Yeah. You know what? Why not? There's no way having more removal could go wrong. At some point, he has to play creatures. Woo! Do you think all his creatures are blue? That's a 1/1. I care so little about that card. Here's another thing for you to remove. Kind of wish I had my Echoing Return back. Because he's going to kill this. Make no mistake. Are you gonna cast something? Bone Shredder. You have no legal targets. Fun fact about Arcbound Tracker, it's an artifact. I forgot to do the thing, but it worked out. I attack. Yeah, fuck it. Like, make him have something, right? Oh, 4 damage? Yeah, that'll do it. Why not? Hey, it's a card I figured he had. It does 2 damage. What's pointless about that? Like, he has Menace, so he would have to double block. And if I felt like it, I could always pitch to the Hellmongrel to Agony and then just win that attack. So, like, that. Like, if he didn't have Menace, sure, because then he could just chump with the Bone Shredder. But play another dude with Cascade? Oh, that's rude. Ugh. I love this card. If you can... Oh, he's got this stupid make everything into 4/4s as well. Guess we lose again. I mean, at least he can't overload it, but still, a 4/4 indestructible is just like... maybe deal withable, I guess? I don't know. It's... ugh. Yeah, that's a card. Also a card. I don't care about these at all. I care about the card that I clicked off of that we know is in his hand. I love how afraid of my stuff he is. I probably should have surveilled first. It's hard to say whether I should scry before or after drawing the card. I mean, now I can just pitch this mountain. It's whatever, but... on the rebound, because I really don't want a mountain. Yeah, your 3/4 gets in my way. Honestly, is that better to bin and then start escaping? I think I will. Because the idea of having a flyer is quite good. And yeah, I'm just going to pitch this mountain. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he'll deck me out. It's honestly how it feels at this point. So I attack. He double blocks. I pitch a card to kill one of his guys and give it lifelink. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Without a spell, he doesn't really have a good block here. Just jump. Oh. Sure. Discard this. One, two, three, four, five. And I still have 7. Yeah, let's go flying. I do have to watch out because if he dies and he escapes again, then the Cabal Initiate actually shrinks back down. Rude. You gonna turn one of your things into a 4/4? Like, you gotta do it eventually, right? You can't be playing for that triple blue. He's got so little blue in his deck. Yeah, there we are. Interesting. Yeah, I'll take 6. Okay, I can give this dude lifelink at any time. Hey, we finally got him. Card I've been waiting for basically this whole time. Chainer. I will pitch this mountain and recast the one of my Arcbound dudes. Oh! Chainer gives them haste. I legitimately forgot about that part. Well, he should be at 7. Green. Just in case. I mean, I know for like Kaleidoscorch and stuff, which we should all pretend he doesn't have in his graveyard. Yeah. Uh. You got 1 spell. Yeah. And I have 4 creatures, and 3 of them kill you. Well, all of the removal eventually got there. Mostly because unlike our last opponent, with the whole drawing, our first opponent, where it was like, oh, I can remove all of his stuff, and then he would just draw like a million extra cards, and it was like, well, that doesn't really... Trading 1 for 1 doesn't work when your opponent... This Bone Shredder's probably pretty bad, but I like the hand. The Lash Claw actually plays really funnily with the Mongrel. If I get my 3rd mana, we might end up seeing what I'm talking about, where because discarding is part of the cost, you actually discard and then cast the Hell Mongrel before this resolves, so it will gain haste. Because the stack is fun and cool. But real talk, I don't know if we saw more than like 1 or 2 targets for my Bone Shredder. His Bone Shredder has almost no targets, so I guess I have 1 in hand right now, so will be funny when he has his Bone Shredder and just shreds me next turn. And I'll be like, remember that cool play I said? Not happening. Remember that cool play I said? Not happening. Ooh, I hate that guy. Oh, he's an artifact. Ah. I was like, he's a human. There's no way he's an artifact. There is, in fact. He's an Ethereum spinner. Nailed it. I fell into the classic blunder. Woof. Especially because he has 2 artifact creatures now. That's bad. Oh, it's only double blue. Thought it was triple blue. Yeah, we just lose. Yep. Like, he has a pair of 4/4 indestructibles this early on. We've dealt no damage. Okay. As it turns out, that card is stupid, and I guess if you ever see it, draft it and then just jam as many lands into your deck as you can. And that's it. You have a deck. I mean, good idea. I would like to point out, Upheaval is in this set. And no set is made better by the inclusion of Upheaval. And I love Upheaval. It's a dumb card. Of course I block. Your guy has lifelink and modular. He just gets better. We're actually going to suspend this guy, as awkward as that is. Because I don't think we're winning anytime soon. Haha, not punished, kind of. Not punished by being punished. Yep. He's a mirror. Well, can't wait to take 6 next turn. Or 7, sorry. Missing my land drop there, actually, I think killed us. 1, 2! Woo! I guess he doesn't get to play his guy if he adapts the Myr, I think. He's a 6-drop, right? Oh, no, he does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So he still gets to dome me for 7 and play a 3/4. Choice. Didn't do the thing. That feels like the wrong decision. Hey, look. We bricked our 4th land. Again. As much as it sucks to take 6, I'd rather make this trade. Because it's a trade. Instead of just jumping. All right, we get a 7/5 with haste. Man, you put these things on layaway and then you just forget about them. Vroom. And thankfully, adapt only works if you don't have counters on you already. Rude. So he can't, like, hit us for 8 here. It's just 3. Finally! And by that, I think we just snap this off now. I did not expect anyone to be playing this card. It seems medium at best. But hey, with a pump spell, he just wins the game here. Or the make a thing into a 4/4. Like, he makes that into a 4/4, hits me for 8. Like, that's game. Didn't have it, so that's something. I would, in fact, like to destroy that as well. A shame I can't play something better. Because that land came into play tapped. If it was untapped, I could play the tracker here and actually have him on nearly dead. Ah, yeah! That was a miserable end to a game. And not like... I just hate losing to, I didn't draw a land for 3 turns, but... Whatever. That is Magic. I'm going to, as usual, grab a drink and be right back before the next draft. And then we'll, I don't know, force something different maybe. Be right back. Wait, not start. Play points. Cool. Thanks for reminding me I lost that last match. Very fun and good. Oh, right into it. Chitterfang. We're forcing squirrels. Which is, I believe, basically blue-green tokens. I guess he actually has a black ability? Weird. I know it's tokens, and mostly green. So, I guess we look for black in addition, but I don't remember there being, like, any black token cards. Anyway, Chitterfang. Ah, yes. These look like black or green or other tokeny cards. I mean, we'll take the Jade Avenger and just cut green completely out. He's a fine frog samurai. Hopefully we'll get rewarded in pack 2. All I want are squirrels. Moose and squirrel. So technically, Glimmerburn and Vermingorger fit the deck theory more. Although, this has the word squirrels on it, so I'm taking it. I guess squirrels is black-green. Seems weird, but, you know. Squirrel. Get that tragic slip. I mean, tragic fall. Slipping fall. Got there. I like that it can't block. It makes it so much worse. Yeah, I actually kind of really dislike that. Like, it cycles for 2 mana, and that's nearly it. Ooh, greed. 5 mana, 5/4. If I'm making tokens, it can potentially exploit to kill a thing. It's got menace. I think it's a solid card. It's a Gorgon Wizard. Well, if I'm going to be sacrificing things, this is the thing to sacrifice. Also, when it dies, it turns into a squirrel, so. Yeah, I don't think this is very good, but I'm going to take it. And hopefully put it in the sideboard. Hmm. Honestly, would probably rather have another one of these. They're just big. Big and menacey. Um, I guess I take this and probably don't play it. I just think Fodder Tosser is quite bad. I have no idea how good Glimmerbarn... like, I know how good it can be. Very good. I also know that it's probably most of the time pretty not good. Because it's one of those, like, if you can make a bunch of squirrels, then, like, you can potentially turn those squirrels into more damage in a kind of, whatever, aristocracy kind of way. But you need a lot of squirrels. And I currently have, like, 3 ways to make squirrels. It's not a lot of squirrels. It's an okay amount of squirrels. Yeah, this is great. Whenever I sacrifice an artifact or creature, it gets bigger, and then I can sacrifice something to gain a life and draw a card. Perfect. Perfect squirrel. Love it. This is actually way better than the Glimmerbarns. I don't see any squirrels. Also, like, 3 of the artifact lands and not the one I want. Although... yeah, see, here's one of the Converge, the 5 mana 5/5 that drains them. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be doing, but I'd rather have it because it's really interesting. It makes your stuff really strong. This is only okay. This is only okay. I'm not playing Fire Ice. This is a 6-drop. Seems a bit much for some food tokens. Yeah, because then you get something like this guy. Um, this card's insane. Squirrels. And yeah, we got our Squirrel Sovereign. Perfect. I actually kind of love where this deck is headed. Do I think it's like great? Probably not. Do I absolutely love what it does? Yes. Which is a lot of fuck all nothing. Hey, we get the dude who eats rats. Sorry, the vampire that eats rats. Because he's a slightly more ethical vampire? Anyway, he's in our deck now. I love Break the Ice. It's Sinkhole, but for snowlands. And is very bad. Patriarch's Bidding. Also very bad. Cool. I'll take this sideboard card. This could be quite good. So can this. It's just like a 4/4 with trample for 4, or the reinforced 2 is actually quite good. Not sure I play Abundant Harvest, but I'll grab an Echoing Return. I've got 2 Curators. I've got 2 Glimmer Barons, but I'm not sure if all of those are making it in the deck. Again, worst case scenario, it's a Raised Dead, which is fine. Since, you know, most people are going to kill your best things. Oh, we get our land anyway. Like, I'm not sure I play this dinosaur, because I don't really have a need for proliferate, so. Still need more ways to make squirrel tokens. But I believe Chitterfang, yeah, only cares about tokens being created. Not creature tokens, if one or more tokens, which means the Academy Manufacturer and the Tireless Provisioner work together to make a hilarious amount of squirrels if you can get it going. And yes, I realize that that is magical Christmas land, but sometimes you just gotta believe. Okay. You know what? No, I'll take the white card. That's not literally unplayable. Squirrel Mob. I mean, we're getting the rares. I'd love that Profane Tutor, but yeah, we're all in on squirrels. Squirrels, squirrels, squirrels. I don't particularly love this card, but it makes squirrels, and that's what counts. What do you do? Protection from white, 2/1. Whenever an opponent discards a card, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it enters the battlefield, it was kicked. They discard 2 cards at random. It's Turok. And then, of him. Honestly, this card seems fine. It's very black intensive, which isn't great, but, seems fine. I'm not an Enchantress deck. Yeah. I guess I'll put this in the sideboard. We'll put this in the sideboard. Because one thing we can't currently deal with is flyers. Particularly well. Yeah, I like that this is just a 2/1 for 2 with pro white, and then has kicker him to Turok. Woof. Hey, we lost to this card earlier. Scion of Draco's funny, but we will only ever have forests and swamps, so he's an 8-drop 4/4. Problem is, I'm not taking a third Glimmerbarn. So I'm taking Draco. Because it's funny. Sideboard. Jewel-Eyed Cobra has Death Touch and makes a treasure. It's not terrible. Not sure I play it. It's not terrible. That's the extent to that card. Three-one flyer for 4 that can gain indestructible in a kind of awkward way. It's fine enough. Oh, I hope we weren't looking for interaction, because we sure as heck don't have it this time around. I'm not sure we play Chatterstorm, but, if any deck is going to play Chatterstorm, it should be the one with both Squirrel Sovereign, Squirrel Mob, Ravenous Squirrel, and Chatterfang. So I'm probably playing Chatterstorm. Man, if we were rare drafting. Got a couple extra mythics, got a couple extra rares. Oh, that's just arena, baby. Rogues are cheap and way too good. For how cheap they are. All right. This is a pile of cards. Love it. One of them is actively bad. Not actively, but is pretty not good. That's the manufacturer. I should probably cut this. But I just want to pull off the combo. Jason, the combo's having like 4 cards in play at the same time. I wanna. Yeah. Solid thinking. Yeah, I went to open arena for the first time in like 3 weeks, and it had logged me out, and I was just like, I don't care, and I just closed it again. I'm hoping I find what is Adventures in the Forgotten Realms interesting enough to play some on arena, but we'll see. Which comes out like what, next month or something? Oh, heck yeah, our opponent didn't show up. Free win! That's how that works, right? I'll keep. It's got Chitterfang in it. Can't lose. Also, actually, Chitterfang has Forest Walk, which is really good. Which, when we get, like, stormed out is gonna suck, but... Oh, yeah. We're gonna lose. 100% we've already lost this game. What are the odds that he doesn't kill Chitterfang? Chatterfang? Chatterfang. Is it happening? Sir, I need you to understand. I'm playing squirrels. Squirrels, squirrels, squirrels. Oh, yeah! And we drew Squirrel Mob. Oh, this is the dumbest thing that's ever happened. This card right here is gonna be what? 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, a 12/12 for 3 mana. Yeah. Also, the fact that Chatterfang has Forest Walk is Oh right, I can use just Chatterfang to kill his stuff. That seems aggressive. We're channeling our inner shooters. Third Chatterstorm? Is it going to be Squirrel v Squirrel violence? Oh, man. That is fucking brutal. You see this guy out here? I will block and kill this dude. I will block with all 6 of them. I don't even care. Well, here's my much smaller squirrel mob. It's only... Oh, it's squirrel on the battlefield, right. So his count, too. Still 12/12 for 3. Boo. Your move, Batman! No, as he chump blocks, it gets smaller. If I drew a land, I could just kill his stupid thing, but alas. What you trying to cast over there? I hate everything. Honestly, trying to draw, lands again. I mean, my 9/9 still is probably pretty scary. Oh? You're doing this thing too? I hate everything. I was like, maybe I should run 16 lands because I have a bunch of, 1, 2, and 3. And then I was like, nah, put in 17 because you know what the shuffler is like. Here's my squirrel mob. I'll make you do something about it. Like, Heck, it's something. This gets a land. Unlike everything else that has happened so far. My God. Yeah. Ah, okay. Okay. If he plays another thing, he does get to do the Captain Ripley stuff. It's only 6 power, though, which doesn't kill my squirrel mob unless he has another removal spell. I swear when we brick our land drop again, I'm just gonna I don't know, throw something through my monitor. Because I've had the removal spell for him this whole time. Of course. Of course it's my tapped land. I hate, and I don't know how to stress this enough, everything. Ah, okay. 8/8 is good. Watch as I kill your things. Alright, I would like Chatterfang back. Because there's a really fun interaction with Chatterfang where you sacrifice all your squirrels to the Nested Shambler. Because the Nested Shambler gives you squirrel tokens equal to its power, and Chatterfang's sacrifice ability gives the creature plus X minus X, you get to double the number of squirrels you have. Also, my opponent said, wow, what a start to my Squirrel Apocalypse. Hey, look, remember all those lands that aren't in my deck? We have to keep Chatterfang, pitch the 6-drop. They don't even have a way to make tokens, but come on. This is the deck. Oh, did they brick their land? Ooh. This might be a quick game. Interesting that he would choose that one and not Chatterfang. I'm guessing he has a removal spell then? Like, Chatterfang's just bigger. So I'm going to leave up Reinforce. Because I think it's better. Because I think this is really hard for him to deal with. Yeah, that's fine. There is something to be said for maybe I should have just reinforced there to, like, try to draw away. Okay. Quick round one. Squirrels. I mean, that game one was literally this deck popping off. At this point, when we lose the next 2 rounds, and even that game, remember where we literally struggled to draw our land forever. Once we did, obviously, it was a mulching because we popped off so hard with squirrels. This is everything I want. All the time. Squirrels should be in every set. What? I lost the die roll? This is a travesty. I'll keep this. It's not great, but, like, it's fine. It has green, technically. This 1-drop, I think, is quite good. I guess, again, there's some... I should probably just play this out, but... Ooh. Profane Tutor. Fun. Because now I'm less likely to get a hit in, but... Do I just snap this off now? I think so. I've got the mana around. I have plenty of 3s that I would love to have. Okay. Didn't hit any non-land or pass any lands, which is unfortunate. But okay. I can sack the Ravenous Squirrel to itself. Yeah. Just in case. Like, it might come up. Two flying lifelink that I've got nothing for at the moment. Oh. Okay. I mean, I get it. It doesn't get much better later. Because it's an edict. But... Time to draw 3 lands in a row. Now he gets to Demonic Tutor. Literally, whatever the best card in his deck, he gets to go put it in his hand. So what's the best card in black-white? And I have, like, no removal, so... Cool and good. Cha-cha-cha. I don't think we're winning this game. But, you know, we kept a hand trying to draw things. And then we drew lands. That's probably not what he searched for. That's okay at best. Yes, I'm going to get back my 1-drop. Nailed it. 3 mana. I can kill things that cost 3 mana. And I will trade a 1/1. For just about anything. Yeah, like that. It'd be really cool if you had showed up way earlier. Yeah, that's probably what he DT'd for. Which I get. I've got nothing for a Timeless Dragon. Here's a guy. He makes swirls. Attack for 5. Pretend like I stand any chance of winning this race. As he hits me for 8 next turn. I just have to hit him for 15 the turn after. His own Underworld Hermit. Oh, sorry, I have to hit him for 17 because of his Vermin Gorger. And we lose. Yep, we had a slow hand. It got even slower, and we lost. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Maybe I should make the change. Echoing Return for Flourishing Strike. But, like, it's weird. Flourishing Strike helps and doesn't help against the Eternal Dragon. Because, like, it kills it. And then it's like... And then it comes back. I guess I should take the Manufacture out, probably, for it. Alright. Just like this doesn't do anything if I don't have the Provisioner. It's just a 1/3. If I have the Provisioner, it pops off, but like 1 card. It combos with 1 card. Whereas the Provisioner obviously combos with lands. Yeah, this hand's fine. Sucks that the Turok here isn't very good. Because by the time I think I can get triple black, unless I draw a swamp, by the time I get triple black, this probably won't be very good. Although, I still might end up casting it like that. Because if I can get... Like, next turn I play Squirrel Mob, and then if I draw any land, I can Terramorph into Swamp, and Turok. Which will hopefully be like the last 2 cards in his hand, but we'll see. He's not super fast. Whoa. That's a problem. Yeah, Frog Samurai, and we're gonna lose to a living weapon. Shame I didn't see that in the first game, because boy oh boy. Get it? It's Batter Bone, not Batter Skull. It's +1/+1 lifelink and vigilance, but all right. We get to do mean things to him, and that's always a positive. But it's just, this is like, if he plays a flyer, we basically don't have an answer to this. I guess I'll grab a third green. I think this card is going to be very good. Namely, a 4/3 that makes him discard 2 cards at random and has pro white. Hey, we got past 1 swamp. That's what you want to see. Oh. Okay. That sucks. But, noticeably, can't hit him. Pro white is very good. Like, he can take out my squirrel mob. That sucks. But I don't have any of my squirrel stuff. Now I'm just going to flood the board. If he has dam, then we're in a bad spot, but that's just how it be. Whenever you gain life, you on each creature. Good lord. Curator's good. Doesn't kill that, though. Familiar flies. Ravenous Squirrel gives me some weird abilities. The flying is probably for the best part. It's a shame I can't cast it, though. Or at least not this turn. It's still probably the pick. I mean, I'm still going to keep attacking with Turok. I basically have to force him into blocking eventually. Because Pro White is very strong. Because now he's just dead if I untap. Thanks to the Vermin Gorger. He has to gain life this turn. Or kill my guy. Or me, I suppose, but, like, that's not happening. Okay. Is there a card that... Reanimate? Yeah, I kill you. Yeah, Turok here is probably our best card in this matchup. Cobra's not bad. Do I want this crack open instead of this return? Sure. Is that right? It's probably fine. We roll with it. Do 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 do. Now we board into 5-color. Bring on the Scion of Draco and oh wait. It's called a transformative sideboard. So what do you think the odds that I just draw 2 forests in a row are? Pretty good, right? Wow. I don't like this much either. Cool. Oh boy. Aha! I get in for 1. Can't wait to get Eternal Dragoned. Conservation of Mana says I kill that thing. And I don't really have much else going on, so... The Eternal Dragon. Or it's already in his hand. Oh, that's not a good thought. Once again, we can get some fun stuff going where, like... Because, as I said, you give Squirrels equal to his power. I can pump him to 4. Like, if he doesn't block, he'll go to 14 and then sacrifice him. He'll drop to 12, and I'll get 4 1/1s, which is 8 damage over the course of a while. So that, like, is actually really dangerous to him. And I don't even have to attack through this Soul Snare to do it. I have to watch out for him gaining life, which, Black-White never has the ability to gain life. Never. Done picking your Eternal Dragon? Cool. My guy dies. I attack with this 1/1. Just gonna exile it. Okay. See what we got. Wow, these are bad cards. Like, Chatterstorm does nothing here. Abundant Harvest barely does anything. I don't want a swamp. And a 3/2? I legitimately hate these 4 cards right here. This gives me another bite at the apple, as they say. And I can always cast that from my graveyard, so. Yeah. I'm just going to lose to a 5/5. Actually, factually, like, just going to lose to a 5/5. Huh. So it's going to be, a 10/10. Cool. Wish I had put the death touching creature into my deck. Glad I didn't. I don't even know what the plan is here. I did bring in the thing that would destroy that, so that's the plan. Did he not have an instant before? Okay, he did. I was going to say, because if that got up to 11/11, I would just be like, ugh. Yeah, go to 1. It was the plan all along. Nope. I block. Boy, oh boy. We're getting there. But does it sure not feel like it? anything, and I mean literally anything. He tapped mana, we lose. I mean, the only winning shot that I have is for this to work. Is for him to actually not have anything. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to do that same thing. I block. That's not what I want to see. Yeah. You should attack. He almost listened to me. The hell's wrong with this man? I was going to say, if I draw the 6 mana 3/3, make a bunch of squirrels, I think I have a legit chance of winning this. I'm not out of it, assuming he bricks his draw again. It's not pretty, but I'm not out of it. Because sometimes, baby, you got a stew going. I'm just going to go with the +1/+1 counter, and we're just doing our best. All right, dude, we got several forms of medium lethal. Yeah! Chatterfang is really good. So that's what we've learned so far. We're 2-0, so this is all or nothing. And by nothing, I mean our worst case scenario is getting our points back. Open good rares. Be lucky. Yeah. Win. Whew. And as I said, luck plays a pretty big part. Okay. What else? Have your opponent be unlucky, because he had whatever 3 draws there, and at least 2 of them were lands. So, as I said, there was at least one turn where if he just drew any creature, we just lost. Just anything. Removal, creature, just about anything that probably is in his deck, we would have lost that turn. But he drew a land. And it let us claw our way back into it. Also, me binning that 3/2 that gained me 3 life earlier ended up being the right play, as weird as that was, because I went to 1. League matchmaking fail. Woo! We did it. We broke matchmaking. That's not that hard. Magic Online is like stapled together, I think is how you'd phrase it. Although it's not as bad as people like you see people on the internet who are like, "Oh, Magic Online is basically unplayable. It has so many bugs." And I'm like, "Whoa. It's not a perfect program. The UI is a bit but it has as many bugs as Arena. Don't pretend that any of their digital products are good." Anyway, we got a Frog Samurai. We've got Chatterstorm and a Squirrel Mob. So now we just have to draw lands. Frog Samurai. Well, we can actually, if we draw a land, so we're not going to. If we draw a land, we can put some serious pressure on him. Vermingorger into a double Chatterstorm turns this Squirrel Mob into a 4/4. So I'm attacking for potentially 6 next turn. Called it. If I just Chatterstorm for 1, then I'm attacking for 5. That's not really that good. He's not really any good. Because he's about to play a 1/3. Rift Sower here is sweet. Suspend for 2 for 1 green mana. It gives you a 1/3 that taps for any color. And because of Suspend, it comes in with haste. Like, that's so good. That's so good. This man is cheating. Oh, yeah, we just lose. Hey, I get to Abundant Harvest for a land. Everyone's favorite. I mean, it's not the end of the world, I guess, since we got that. That's, I mean, he can get food tokens, but that seems aggressive. Oh, he has, okay. Nope, we lose. Every land he plays gets him 2 of every token. Yep. Haha. Hey, I could hymn to Turok him. Oh. Okay. Oh, he can use his treasures. Duh. Cause everything's a nightmare. I don't actually know what to do with this Slag Strider now. Like I can't win. Is that the right word? Yeah. I can't win. Just draw another card. Just do it. Please. I'm begging you. Everything is pain. Oh, he's going for treasure, so he drew something worth doing. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, the fact that these plus this guy means that, like, he just generates so much little garbage to fling into my dudes that we're in a terrible spot. Absolutely no blocks. Interesting. The curator has menace. So he's dead. There was no way I should have won that game. Like, if he plays that right. Like, and killing my squirrel, which I didn't even realize he could properly do, was a great play. And then he just, like, hammed it up and didn't bother killing my tutu that drains him. All right, we got out of that. That felt weird. Huh? There you go, Elsa. There's your other plan. Have your opponent misplay a bunch. What is that? Territorial Kavu? Domain. Wow, that's really good. I've seen someone mention that card. Because it's a 2-mana, like, 4/4 in Modern. Because you play your shock lands, and, yeah, this thing just grows out of control. And then it, like, fixes your hand? Like, okay. I need all my squirrels, like, right now. Removal spell? That would make sense. The 1/3, so you get a bajillion tokens. Oh no, just second provisioner again. Oh my god. It's like getting stabbed 1,000,000 times. I block. Surprise. Trades? Okay. Oh, he just gets another land, yeah. Okay, we lose. Yeah. Yeah. Do. Instant speed rampant growth. Didn't know that was in this set. At least I get to cast him to Turok. This card's silly. Hey, whatever you had that was good, you don't have it anymore. No. Bad. Bad dad, soccer dad. Of course, he's still hitting me for like a ton of damage, like, and he gets to exile my charger, which is lame. Okay. He clearly drew a land, so he can cast anything forever, so he clearly drew a land. Ooh, but him discarding card really makes it tempting to keep my guy. I think I'm going to do it. Like, just keeping Turok around is strong. And is probably necessary for... Oh, no, he's just dead anyway. Of course, he drew the Slag Strider. Why wouldn't he? Take 7. It's barely anything. Now he discards a card. Yeah. Oh, hang on. We got to get in our 1 damage first. The heck with it. I'm just trying to get bodies out. Well, if I can fade 1 more draw step. He's tapping mana. Oh, no, I just die. Like a lot. I didn't expect anyone to be playing Hunting Pack. Okay, he's got Hunting Pack. Oh, if I can make this trade. He didn't have any flyers, but I think +3/+3 could be super useful against him. Maybe the Cobra? Better than return? Don't know. Oh, yeah! Let's keep and lose! Man, I was going to draw the swamp anyway. There is a discussion there of like, do you snap it off, or do you potentially wait until turn 3 because I don't have any 3-drops, and you're more likely to kind of know what your situation is like at that point. I hate that card. I'm grabbing a land. Like, Turok is amazing. I like Ravenous Squirrel. I'm taking the land. Because I need to hit these guys. I swear if he has double Tireless Provisioner again, I'm just like, how many does he have? 3 games in a row. This is an actual madhouse. Yeah, this card's so good. I mean, you can see he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana because of it. It's ludicrous. And with Terramorph, he gets to start printing food tokens and blah, 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 blah. Although, Cryan Ranger, really? It seems like such an odd choice. We're actually in a pretty alright spot. As I say, you know, his card makes a ton of value. Just because I have a 5/4 with Menace. And he has to double to kill it. And if he doesn't have anything, he loses all of that. And then I just play this fat idiot. Here's a bunch of bodies. Ugh. He's got it. He's got the domain. Yeah. It's Cobra. Cobra. Basically. Squirrels. I'm gonna sacrifice one of these squirrels to kill your guy. And attack for a bunch. He can gain 6, so he'll go to 3. Once again, I think we're mostly looking like we needed to fade Dam. Also, the fact that they named a card Dam. Perfect. Actually perfect. Because it's Damnation, but like... What does he get? It's a removal spell. Kills my Curator. Still probably not enough. The Squirrels of War lead us to 3-0. So yeah, just play squirrels. Why wasn't I doing that more earlier? And that's I mean that's it. It's that's the length of the stream pretty normally. And on a positive note, squirrels, squirrels, squirrels. Jake will be on tomorrow. Probably, and by probably I mean playing Biomutant, potentially beating Biomutant. So you know, hang out for that. There's a new episode of the podcast up on Sunday. And yeah, that was I definitely like Modern Horizons 2. It is an interesting format. I wish it was more accessible. Like basically everything Magic. I wish people could just be like, oh, I want to play that. And then it was like, oh, cool. You just get to play it for cheap. Because, yeah, I think it's a fun format that should be played by more people. Alas, a box is $300. And like that, but that might be not a ton in the grand scheme compared to some other things, but like, it doesn't have to be $300. Just saying. Anyway, I'm out. Look, here we go. Bam, there we are at the. We have 1 trophy. We did it. We're on the leaderboard. Very low down on the leaderboard, but we got one. All right. Actual leaving now. Goodbye.